Situation 2. Just listen. Picture day. What's wrong? There's a zit as big as a tomato on my chin. I'm so bummed out. Haven't you got any concealer? Oh, sure. Ta-da! No more pimple. Great smile. Thanks. Okay, before we explore this picture here, let me ask you some questions. Pause the video, of course, record your answers. What special day is it today for the girls? Answer. Today is picture day. Question. What are the pictures for? In case you didn't understand this question, remember that I just put the preposition in the end because in English it's pretty common, right? A less common way of asking this question is for what are the pictures, right? But this is not very used. So what are the pictures for is better. What is the purpose of the pictures, you know? Answer. Well, the pictures are for the school. So probably the end of the year, I don't know, something, or the school book or something like that. Next question. Where is the girl on the left sitting? Answer. She is sitting on a wheelchair, right? She cannot walk, so she uses a wheelchair to move around. Next question. How is the girl on the right, the blonde girl, feeling? Answer. She's upset, all right? Or a more informal way of saying that, she's bummed out. She is bummed out. Please, 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 please don't say bummed, all right? It's not bummed, 2 syllables. It's 1 syllable. Bummed, bummed, bummed. See? My mouth doesn't open again. It's not bummed. My mouth opens just once, right? Just one vowel center. Once, right? Bummed. See? Bummed. So repeat. Bummed out. Very next. She's bummed out. So my next question is, why is she why is she so bummed out? Because she answer. Because she has a zit on her face. Next question. On what part of her face does she have a zit? Answer. Well, she has a zit on her chin. All right. Question. How big is the zit? Answer. The zit is as big as a tomato. Pay a lot of attention to this construction. Maybe I'll record an entire video so that we can practice. We call this comparison of equality, right? That is, Sarah is as beautiful as Samantha, right? They have the same level of beauty. So let me repeat my question. How big is the zit? Of course, they are exaggerating, right? How big is the zit the girl has on her chin? Answer. The zit she has on her chin is as big as a tomato. As big as. A lot of students say is big as a tomato. Or a lot of students say the zit as big as a tomato. So, no, you need verb to be and the 2 as's, right? Let's put it this way. So, the zit on her chin is as big as a tomato, right? Question. What does she need in order to try to deal with this zit situation, you know? Answer: she needs concealer. Question: does the blonde girl have any concealer? Answer: no, she doesn't. Question: who has concealer? The girl on the wheelchair has some concealer. Question: does the concealer work? Answer: yes, the concealer works incredibly well. It works so well that after she uses it, I mean the blonde girl, right? After she uses it, it seems she has no more pimple, right? Question: what does the photographer think about the blonde girl? Answer: he thinks she has a great smile, right? So here's a challenge for you, and a next challenge. I want you to feel very comfortable with the answers you gave me, right? So that means if you're not comfortable by now with the answers you have already recorded, you should try again, right? So try it and then come back again. Well, if you have done so, my challenge is I want you to read the situation as many times as you want, but I want after that you tell me the situation, okay? So pause the video now, 7 minutes and 7 seconds, okay? When you come back, then you'll see my example, okay? But first try by yourself. Okay, so let me give you the example. You're gonna do something like this. Well, in this lesson there are two girls, they are at school, and today's picture day. One of the girls, the blonde one, is quite bummed out because she has a zit as big as a tomato on her chin. And because today's picture day, she is afraid that it's gonna affect her picture a lot. Luckily, the other girl, the girl in the wheelchair, has some concealer. So the blonde girl is able to use that concealer to hide the pimple. And in the end, she goes there. The photographer takes her picture, and it's a great picture. Simple activity, right? Okay, next challenge. The next challenge, I want you to imagine you are either the girl on the wheelchair or the girl with the zit, you know? And you're gonna tell me what happened to you, all right? Remember, you don't need to restrain yourself to just the information you have on the book, right? You can just make some things up. So I'll give you an example, but first pause, try yourself. Of course, if it's very hard for you, you can try and then you can listen to my example and then you can try again, right? Okay, so I hope you have tried. I will imagine I am the girl with the zit, right? So yesterday I was at school, and in the morning before I got to school, I already knew I was in trouble, because the moment I woke up, I looked at myself on the mirror and there was a zit, a huge red zit on my chin. And that was very bad, you know. Of all days, you know, that I could get a zit, that would be the worst day, because that was picture day, you know. And you know how things are at school. You cannot just reschedule your picture. The photographer comes that day to take pictures of all of us, and I just had to go, You know, I couldn't just not go. My parents would give me a lecture. They would even ground me. So I went to school anyways, you know, with that zit. And the problem is, as I got closer and closer to school, that zit got redder and redder, you know, bigger and bigger, right? So I was right there, completely bummed out, waiting for my turn to take the picture, you know, when my friend Sarah arrived there. You know, she's a very sweet girl, always helpful, and she proved again that she was so. Because I told her I was bummed out because of my zit, you know, and she had some concealer in her purse, right? So she lended me some of the concealer, and I don't know where she bought that concealer, but it was incredible. It just concealed, it hid completely my pimple. So I was able to take the picture, and I strongly believe that in the end my picture was very beautiful. See what I did? I put some emotion there. I created something. I imagined myself there. The more you imagine, the more details you imagine, the more you take the role of the character, the better you will practice, and the more your English will improve. Okay? So my advice is try again. Try again. Okay? Maybe now you can try pretend you are the girl in the wheelchair, all right? Or maybe you can even be the photographer, right? You can say you were taking pictures and then you saw some girls outside. One girl had a very big zit and she was upset, you know. Do it. It will be very, very productive for your English.